my name is Caitlin and welcome back to Cait Straight Up. We are making a summer favorite of mine, some crock pot jerk chicken. Now, I know that doesn't exactly sound like a summer recipe, but to me, nothing reminds me more of the islands than some fabulous jerk chicken out there on my deck. You can make this recipe with pretty much any kind of chicken that you want to. Breasts, legs, thigh, whatever. I'm going to use some legs today, but go ahead and use a large package of whatever chicken or mix it all up. We're going to use a dry rub of cinnamon, nutmeg, salt, and allspice first to kind of really get our chicken going. So I actually hate to touch raw chicken. It's like my Achilles tendon of cooking. But you're going to want to make sure that this rub is nice and massaged into your chicken, and then you're going to let it rest after you got a nice coating on here for about 5 to 10 minutes to really let those delicious freaking flavors that we're using sink in. This chicken is going to ultimately cook in our crock pot in our absolutely amazing jerk chicken sauce. So we're just going to kind of brown the outside for about 5 to 10 minutes, let some of these flavors sit, and then dump it into our crock while we get our sauce ready. And now it's time to make our delicious marinade and sauce for our jerk chicken. We are going to add 1/2 of a red onion, 1 small can or 1/2 of a large can of chopped pineapple, 1 habanero pepper, chopped, de-seeded. Kick that off the top there. I got it. And about 1/2 cup of fresh ginger, 5 cloves of smashed garlic. There we go. And the juice of an entire lemon. Next up, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/3 of a cup of malt vinegar, not smalt, malt. Geez, I can't talk. And 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce. That's where that S was coming from. I knew it was going to get me there. Now, the fun part, a nice shot or 1 small bottle of rum. It's the islands, man. Kick it up. Let's go. And a teaspoon of liquid smoke. Now time for our spices, 1/2 teaspoon of each, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of onion powder. Then we're going to add a same 1/2 teaspoon of paprika and a 1/2 teaspoon of allspice and a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. And without further ado, my friends, we are pulsing this bad boy on high until we have a nice sauce. And we're going to grind that out until we get a nice smooth sauce that we're going to add to a stovetop saucepan. Once we got it in our pan, we're whisking in about 1/4 of a cup of flour to thicken this sauce up a bit before we add it to our crock. We got our flour mixed in nice and good, and we're just going to pour our sauce over our chicken that's already in our crock pot here. We're going to stir up our chicken, make sure everything is covered in that delicious sauce. And then we're going to cook it in our crock pot, either on high, covered for 3 to 4 hours, or on low, 6 to 8, until our chicken is cooked all the way through. Feel free to remove the lid for the last, half hour, 45 minutes of cooking. But after that, you're going to have some delicious jerk chicken. And how good does our finished product look? This chicken is going to be fall off the bone, spicy hot, sweet, remind you of the islands. It's going to be fantastic. Please subscribe to Cait Straight Up for more fun recipes every Tuesday. Any questions or comments about this recipe, make sure to do all that below this video or tweet at me at Cait Straight Up. Feel free to share your requests. I can't wait to kick off another summer with you. And other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.